Just before I leave the two of you, I would like you to comment on the rejected votes. They stand at 247,000. In the last election, 2013, spoiled votes were candidate number 3.
Thank you, Linus. 2013, remember what happened was that the rejected ballot papers were being multiplied by 8, which was the number of presidential candidates. When we corrected that, because it was a programming error, when we corrected that, the final figure was 107,000, which was less than 1%, yeah, of the votes cast. It was less than 1%.
We are doing double that so far.
247 looks high. Now, from someone who was in the polling station perspective, IBC will have to do a bit of soul searching. They'll have to look at what are the main reasons, because I was in a polling station and one of the rejected ballot papers was a blank. You remember what happened in the French elections, the white ballot. The white ballot mainly was a protest ballot. We don't know what is happening. IBC did a lot of voter education on radio, yeah, on TV, social media. To see 247, which is double what it was in 2013, means there is something that they need to find out. And that is...
correction, maybe your previous commission did better education and awareness than this commission. I think for this commission, they were bedeviled with quite a number of cases and a very limited. If you ask me from a public point of view, you guys did a lot of voter education compared to this one.
What I've seen with IBC is that they were very active on social media. Young people. We also saw them on TV. And from what I saw in the papers, the basket fund, 9.6 billion, a lot of it going into voter education, I was able to infer they must have done much more than us, because we didn't have even $1 billion to do voter education.
Then you can see if your awareness, I could feel it. And in fact, if you ask, even if you look at their social media, their Twitter page, most of the communication they did not go into the details, like how to vote. I got wind of to how to vote the last one day, and I was an avid follower of their Twitter page, their Facebook pages. Like if I compare the 2013 IBC and this one, yours was more active, but more effective in teaching how to, the how bit. For this one, their awareness was that as to the timings, but the how bit, I think that was a bit lacking.
Can I say something
yes,
here?
Yes, Lillian.
You know, earlier on, Larry said something that, you know, there was some posts going in social media. People are being told that if you want, if your preferred candidate is so-and-so, put a tick. If it's the other one, or an X, you know, on one paper. And I think he was saying it was going on social media. Who goes on social media? What percentage of the population goes on social media? I think this number of rejected votes is alarming, if I may say that, comment about it. It is alarming. And of course, we visited the polling stations. Everything was smooth, and you know, asking around, you only found 1 or 2 assisted people and 1 or 2 spoiled. So where is this 247 rejected votes coming from? It's something that has to be interrogated further.
And I think, Linus, what we need to look at is, when do you consider ballot paper spoiled? 1, if it is blank. 2, if you put a tick or an X which straddles 2 candidates, that is also spoiled. No, sorry, rejected. Now, if you put your tick or an X outside the square for the candidates, again, that is rejected. So this is something IBC will have to do, the analysis of rejected ballots here. Then from there, perhaps they'll now do voter education specific to address what they've seen in 2017. Because every election is a learning experience, so that 2022 should be better than 2027.